Greetings. Are you here to learn our secret techniques? I must warn you, if you're a spy from the Mages Guild, I'll have to cut your head off. Oh, by Vivek, no. A lot of people are in both guilds. I just like to tease the finger wagglers. Ever spoken to that stuck-up crone, Iron? She says, oh, we have such deep secrets. We are to you as you are to mudcrabs.
There's more to battle than strength and physical training. Knowledge is also power. What can I teach you today? Records of the time before the tribunal are poor. The elves were different then. We called them Keimer. We were also different. Before we became the Nord, we were Needs. We marched south, seeking to free Stonefalls from the hateful elves. 2 elf brothers cheated. They sacrificed themselves to gain great power. They became the Brothers of Strife. The Needs were defeated. Thus, Stonefalls remained in elven hands and does to this day. Holgen? He's as Nord as they come. A raging blizzard in the middle of summer, Holgen is. He served in the Akaviri War, fighting alongside Tanvil, the Grand Master of House Inderil. Don't seem very compatible, do they? A cool, cerebral, dark elf, and a loud, boisterous Nord. But they've become brothers in blood. They'll do whatever it takes to save the Ebonheart Pact. Holgen's unit was ambushed by the snakes, cut off. The Grand Master's mages were nearby and rushed to the rescue. Holgen and Tanvil were the only survivors. They fought back to back and took the snakes down.
The last sunset stained the land like a great battle. It seemed a portent. Who knows what the next eve will bring? I'm a soldier of the Pact. I have a duty to stay in peak condition. Let the High Elves recline on couches and nibble grapes. Indulgence weakens them. No one else needs to. They can behave indecently, consorting with lowborns and barbarians. I'm held to a higher standard. Who are you to ask? What's that saying about curiosity and Khajiit? You interrupted my exercises and now you bore me. If you aren't here to train, then leave. Well, do you...
Hail, comrade! No, but I have an idea. Looking to craft some sturdy lightweight armor? War's at our doorstep, so now's the time.
No one keeps their forges hotter than Avani. You'd have to journey to the heart of Ash Mountain to find a fire this strong. You're welcome to work, if you think you can handle it.
need something?
What can I do for you?
What do you want?
What can I do for you, stranger?
Honor to you, Sarah. Welcome to the Watch House Inn. Those net-brained daggers won't trouble you here. I hope. How can I help you?
Do you know the secret to Nord courage? It's mead. Makes them too bold to back down and too numb to feel pain. So, feel like getting brave?
And what can I offer you?
Woe and misery.
I don't seem to be making much progress.
Nela! Another mead!
Here you are, Swanee.
What will become of me?
Good to see you, Sarah. The tribunal priests have...
Lord Sotha would urge clemency toward his fellow scholars of Aetherius, given the destruction of their guild hall, and so they shelter in our temple. Seekers of the Triune Way will simply have to cope with their neighbors.
Mastery of 3 crafts is its own reward.
Over here! We have much to discuss, you and
Is there anything this humble perquisitor can get for you? Everything is ours, I swear. We would never knowingly distribute the temple's relics.
As with all creatures, time brings change, and with change, wisdom. The Mages' Guild grew from the Sidgics, often held as the wisest of mages. Lord Sotha would grant them room to grow.
Finally! I was beginning to think you'd never show up here.
As with all...
Glad to see that my calculations and speculations proved correct. I assumed you'd eventually show up here, and as usual, the Great Mage was right. I recently received a message that was apparently meant for you, from an oracle. It came to me in a most unsettling manner. Anyway, I determined the chances of meeting you here, and there you are. Saves me the trouble of crafting a message stone. Well, I was about to portal to Alinor for a proper meal, but since you're here now, we might as well discuss that message. It came from Mariv, an oracle of the weird. I usually avoid soothsayers, but Mariv possesses a genuine talent.
I expect you've come to learn the secrets of the great mages. There's ultimately one secret, young woman. Do not compromise. If you believe something is true, you must require the Mundus to act in accordance with your will.
His heart. Stranger, I'm bold to ask, but have you met a man named Denthis Ramori in the neighborhood? My worthless apprentice. He stole one of my spell books. Unfortunately for him, I am no fool. That book is protected by a ward invoking, Arche or Akatosh. I imagine he regrets taking that book now. Why? I want my spell book back, and I want to flay him alive. You can search for him, or his brother might know where he is. Dethys favors the tavern nearby. Oh, and please, don't mention the flaying.
I've always found the study of Daedra fascinating. It's unfortunate that so much knowledge about them is forbidden by the Tribunal. They're tied closely to the history of my people for good or ill. The mountains of the Ashlands are rife with old Daedric ruins. Some are not as forgotten as we might like. They dot the slopes of Ash Mountain. Legends tell of a secret Daedric library there, devoted to the Daedric prince Hermaeus Mora. I've learned not to dismiss rumor and legend out of hand. Whether there's an actual library, or just a fiery pit of screaming Daedra, I couldn't say. You truly don't know? You must know about House Inderul. They're one of the most powerful noble families in all Morrowind. Tarvil is the Grand Master of the house, the leader of the entire clan. They're an odd pair, aren't they? The Grand Master is so cool and cerebral, and Holgren is so Nord. Most know that they only served together in the Akaviri War, but our guild collects secrets. You'd like to know more, wouldn't you? The Grand Master's unit was ambushed by those Akavir snakes, cut off from the rest of our forces. Holgun's scouting party came on the scene and rushed in to rescue them. He and the Grand Master were the only survivors. They fought back to back. They're tied closely to the history of my...
May Arcade drive back the darkness, forevermore.
Ah, yes, that's just in line with the third law. Well met, Adept. I believe I may have a task for you. New members are the lifeblood of the Mages Guild, especially for retrieval missions. I've received word about a possible store of ancient knowledge in a ruin nearby. I'd like you to retrieve it for me. West of here, on the coast near Ash Mountain, lies a Dwemer ruin, the Inner Sea Armature. If you please, investigate the ruin and bring back any interesting books you can find. The Inner Sea Armature is a dangerous place. Tread carefully, Adept. I am the master of Incunabula, the keeper of tomes. I've come here to inspect the local Arcaneum, the guild's library. I've dedicated my life to expanding our guild's knowledge. Standards must be kept. We have ears everywhere, Adept. An intelligence report fell into my hands that mentioned these tomes. We are neutral in the war for Cyrodiil, and proud of it. That doesn't mean we don't take an interest when the hidden armigers notice something. The intelligence arm of the Ebonheart Pact. Rumor is that there used to be an alchemy group from within House Telvanni who jumped ship. Now they answer to King Yoren personally, and the Aid only knows what they get up to. I don't know. It's always a delicious mystery cracking open a book for the first time. They could be anything from ancient recipes for stew to high arcana, even racy journals penned by elven poets. We have ears everywhere, Adept. An intelligence report fell into my hands that mentioned...
I understand you were instrumental in crushing the Daggerfall army at Davon's watch.
Master Merrick, where are you?
March into the great houses.
No one.
made that yourself, did you? Well done. I know good work when I see it. That's good work. Is your shipment headed for Cyrodiil? No matter, we'll get it where it needs to go.
Pardon me, I'm showing the Scale Sister around town before we take up blades for the Pact.
Greetings, stranger. Long journey?
Hello, stranger. Just talking about the giant rats around here. Hector, the owner, goes after them like he's a great hero. He thinks it makes him look brave.
Why don't you grab a drink and join us?
I've been beaten lower than a dock rat. What's it to you?
Welcome to the Fish Stink. What can I get you?
What brings you to this stinkhole?
Poor Valen. All that drinking has really taken its toll.
Oh, I love you guys.
Tomorrow will be better. Is it tomorrow yet?
By the divines, the ale servers in this place get uglier by the day.
Is that right? Well then, sounds to me like you could be one of the Undaunted.
A league of like-minded adventurers. Every one of us eager for riches and glory.
Sound like anyone you know. So what do you say? Think you can be one of the Undaunted? You sure? Dungeon delving and monster fighting is not for the weak of heart.
Good, but that's the easy part. The hard part is proving yourself.
Fungal Grotto seems like a good test. A dark, dank cave few return from. See if you can best whatever's inside. If you survive, come meet me back here, and we'll make it official.
As an Undaunted, I seek to better myself. But I'm afraid there is little left in this world to challenge me. Perhaps there are Daedric realms that are more interesting. A dangerous thought, I suppose.
Can't you see I'm eating? You young scamps always come to Felvyn for advice when I'm in the middle of something. Tell you what, buy me a drink, and I'll give you a tip on making the best use of a blade. Just give me the money. Ah, there we are. As for that advice, never trust strangers. Seriously, I owe you one. I'll see you around, I'm sure.
Riches and wealth pale in comparison to hard-earned glory. I wouldn't sell my scars for anything in Tamriel. These scales have been hacked and hewn for years. Only rarely have they been greeted with cheer and cold ale. It is a good life, though perhaps a short one.
Look, I've got clean socks.
heading into that cave too? The last one who went in there didn't come out. Along the cliffs, past the docks. Just follow the smell of brimstone. The locals avoid the place because of the stench, but a man came down not too long ago and walked right in. Dark elf, mage by the look of him. Telbus something, I think he said. He asked for directions, said he was looking for his father. Sorry, I've got to get back to work.
What is it?
One good turn deserves another. Are you then?
What do you want? Well?
I'll soon be.
So much to do.
Well?
I'm quite busy, can't you see?
Progress is slow, but steady.
You know I like when Valen's...
Doing something with magic-y? Nice hole.
Blasted portal magic. So temperamental. I hope you're not here to attack me. If I die before I stabilize this portal, you'll be trapped here. Since killing me is off the table, I could use some help. My father, Rulantaril, is missing. He disappeared from his workshop in Davon's watch. I think his disappearance has some connection to this place. I want to know what, and then find him if I can. He was there one day and gone the next. His notes call this place Crow's Wood. It's the only clue I have. I thought I saw an old house up the trail. Could you take a look? I need to stabilize this portal. I must concentrate or the portal will close. Excuse me. We're in a pocket of oblivion. Everything you see is crafted from illusion and metaphor. Even the grass beneath your feet is just a memory of grass. Your mind is struggling to make sense of the chaos around us. Technically, the Crow's Wood is part of Evergloam, one of the realms of Oblivion. It is the realm of perpetual twilight, ruled by the Daedric Prince Nocturnal. I've spent most of my life studying Oblivion and the various methods of fighting Daedric threats. The Tribunal is wary of Daedra, and with good reason. Nothing good ever comes from Oblivion. Perhaps I didn't think it through. I was hoping it would prevent random passers-by from entering the portal. I suppose I should have disguised it as something less intriguing. Well, live and learn. Since you're here, I could use some assistance. I must concentrate or the portal will close. Excuse me. Perhaps I didn't think it through. We're in a pocket of...
Awakened at long last, Crow's Wood shall be mine.
Intruder! Halt! Halt! Intruder! You have entered the domain of the Black Feather Court. You must pay the toll, flesh or silver. Choose! Then, well, things will go badly for you. Droppings on your shiny clothes. Yes, that's it. An incessant cawing will keep you awake all through the night. Do not cross Blackfeather Court, intruder. There are 2 tolls you can pay. The toll of flesh or the toll of silver. Choose! The toll of flesh commits you to fight our enemies, the wretched bats of this wood. Each time you kill a bat, we'll descend to feast upon the bat's tender bits. The toll of silver. Search the dark caves and the farthest corners of the woods. Collect trinkets of shiny silver left by those who fell to the wolves. Glitter and glister. Such trinkets please us with their luster. Speak then, featherless one. Then go to the caves and bring us trinkets. The Seneschal of Carrion awaits at the Blackfeather Court. Bar up the road to accept your shiny, shiny tribute.
There you are. Chilling. Look at this place. It was deliberately set on fire. Interesting. Why was my father here? And who is this witch he mentioned? I stabilized the portal, but it's not going to stay that way. I need to attend to it. Would you go to the court my father mentioned? Maybe someone there knows of his fate.
Anything valuable in there?
want something, Featherless? Ah, yes, the Dark Elf. He was a diligent student. Is somewhat crass. Talented, to be sure. But there was something off-putting about him. My suspicions were confirmed when he locked Crow Mother in the tower. Of course, she got her way in the end. Crow Mother is lonely. She doesn't get many visitors, and we, her children, aren't the best company. Hard to believe, but true. We agreed that if we'd teach Rulantaril the secrets of magic, he would return to her side. Yes! The bargain's power brought him to her side and locked him in the tower. It's just as well, really. You want to talk to them? Rulantaril left his tower key in a ruined structure nearby. It's in a cursed chest with a fiery guardian. An outsider in the Blackfeather Court! You must pay the toll!
Everyone, this adventurer isn't slowing down anytime soon. Don't mess with the street, kid. Magister Irin never let me watch him do this. It's so interesting.
Are you here to take him away from me? We bargained in good faith, all fair and square. You can't have him. Why recoil so? Am I truly so hideous? Would you spurn me as Rulantaril did years ago? Yes, Rulantaril is here. We made a bargain.
But he thought to renege by binding me in this tower. He still fights me. He doesn't want to stay. Make him see reason. Make him honor our agreement. Do you now? Very well, intruder. Tell me. Then you are as cruel as Rulantaril. Shadow take you, mortal. Or perhaps you'd like to take his place at my side. Find me below, if you dare.
You want to talk?
You, our knave, tells me you have chosen to pay the toll of silver. What say you? Such glitter and gleam, such twinkle and shine. We thank you for your tribute, Featherless. Our Duke will want to speak with you. Go, present yourself to the Duke for your reward while I add these glitteries to our hoard. The Featherless has paid the toll. Let this be known throughout the wood.
The Featherless one approaches. Indeed! So few manage to satisfy the terms of our toll. You shall be rewarded. I hereby bestow upon you citizenship of these woods, as well as vassal servants to aid you. Welcome to Crow's Wood, fledgling. Take care of your new vassals, fledgling. Questions? We charge you a toll, yet you want to talk instead of pecking us? Miraculous. Speak! What? What? We are crows. Do crows not hold court where you come from? Do they not cluster, conspiring and plotting and politicking? Watch them more closely, more carefully. Pay attention next time. Crow Mother hatched us, taught us to talk. She made me the Duke, for I am the smartest and biggest and loudest. But then she forgot us. I think she was tired of our cawing and wanting. Want. We want. A crow must leave the nest and fly. Crow Mother has left us dominion over the wood, and our war with bats and wolves keeps us busy. Enough talk, fledgling. The wood is yours to explore. Go!